Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
At Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and a natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments.
Central University, we are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and a natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank for life.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential. Always listening, always understanding.
Welcome to the 2019 edition of the National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 13th 1A stage contest, and it features Prempeh College, Labone Senior High School, and Atebubu Senior High School. Let's meet the contestants. Prempeh College. Prempeh College is represented by
Nsmq final year.
Atebubu requirement final year.
Prempeh College is represented by
Nsmq final year.
Atebubu requirement final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen. How are you doing?
We are doing great.
You're doing great. Okay, that's good to know. You are a seeded school. How did you prepare for this year then?
Our journey hasn't been all that good, but we sailed through and we've really prepared hard, and we know God will see us through.
I know you prepared hard, but how hard? What were you doing for preparation? Top secret. I have to see you in chambers. All right. This contest, what are we expecting from you?
Okay. Jehovah God is our share, so we show a waiting attitude for him.
All right. I wish you well. Atebubu Senior High School. Atebubu Senior High School is represented by
Abutiate Solomon final year.
Atebubu Kingsley final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
You are doing great.
You're well?
Yes.
Okay. You are coming from prelims.
Yes.
Tell me about the prelims. How did it go for you?
Yeah, at the prelims, we met Hackmount C9 and Ghana Secondary, Ghana Asat Koforidia. And by God's grace, we won.
Okay, so what does it feel like to win at the National Science and Math Quiz?
It's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes, please.
Okay. So this contest, what are we to expect from you?
Yeah, in this contest, we wish to win. In fact, we will win.
You will win?
Yes.
Hey, I like your attitude. All right, in that case, let me go away, and I wish you well.
Thank
you. Labone Senior High School. Labone Senior High School is represented by
Osankale Pefi final year.
Daniel Cedric Okwado final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
How are you?
Madam, you are fine, my JLS case.
Good. You are coming from prelims.
Yes.
Okay, what happened there?
I'm from prelims. We met Kwabin SHS and Frafraha. We won them. It's 52 points.
52 points. Hey, wow, that's great. What does it feel like to win?
Madam, it feels good.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay. And I hear Labone Senior High School, this is your 70th anniversary.
Yes.
How are you celebrating?
Madam, from today to Sunday is the homecoming, so all old students are being invited to come to the school for the homecoming. Even though you're not a student, I would like to invite you to. You can also attend.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice of you. That's nice of you. Thank you for the invitation. All right, so this contest, what are we expecting?
Madam, we are expecting God's perfect will to take place.
All right, I wish you well. We've met the contestants. Everyone is here to win. Some have declared it outright. Others are looking for the win to celebrate their 70th anniversary. Everybody will want to win. But before I sit down so we can begin, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service with support from GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Aachen University of Applied Sciences, and InterVarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. It certainly is. My name is Elsie Efakofman, and I'm honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First set of questions will require 10 seconds of your time, and I'm going to start with you, Atebubu. Your question. When gases are prepared, one mode of collection is displacement of air in a gas jar. What will determine if the open end should face upward or downward? Please, a full explanation is required. Solomon.
The mass of the gas would determine whether it will be collected by upward displacement of air or downward displacement of air. If it is the density of the gas is denser than air, it will be collected by upward displacement of air. And if it is less dense than air, it will be collected by downward displacement of air.
All right, I'll give you 2 out of 3. The elements were there, but the fine details. So the determining factor is the density or molar mass, not just the mass of the gas, right? So it's the density or molar mass. That is the key thing. If the density or molar mass of the gas is higher than that of the air, the jar is placed so that the open end is facing upward and the air is displaced upward. You said it, but you didn't talk about the gas jar itself. If the density or molar mass of the gas is lower than that of air, the jar is turned upside down and the air is displaced downward. That's a fine detail. All right, Prempeh College. Dry liquid air, a mixture of liquid oxygen and liquid nitrogen, when subjected to fractional distillation, yields a pure gas and a pure liquid residue. If the boiling points of oxygen and nitrogen are negative 183 degrees Celsius and negative 196 degrees Celsius, which of them is collected as gas and which of them remains as liquid residue? I'm expecting an explanation. Perry.
Gas. Okay, the one to be collected as gas will be the N2, and the one left as the liquid residue will be the O2. And this is because the N2 has a higher boiling point, a lower boiling point than the O2. And so when subjected to heat, the N2 will evaporate faster than the O2. And so the O2 will be left since the N2 has a higher boiling point.
Yes. Labony. How would you dry SO2 gas and collect it in a gas jar in the laboratory? Yes, Cedric.
Madam, the gas will be dried by passing it through a concentrated solution of H2SO4, that is tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. This is because the gas is an acidic gas. And also, when collecting the gas, because the gas is more dense than air, it will be collected by downward delivery or upward displacement of air. And in that collection, the gas jar, the open end of the gas jar faces upwards.
I will give you 2 out of 3. Yes, you are right. You will collect it by upward displacement of air, but your choice of drying agent. So you pass it through a CaCl2 tube, not the H2SO4. CaCl2 tube, and then you collect it as you described. Next set, 10 seconds. This is one of those questions which goes round for correct answers, right? So I'll ask all of you a single question, then I'll go round for right answers. When I come to you, give me a right answer different from what has been said. No bonus. So this is the question. Name one, only one, of the 6 main components of the appendicular skeleton. First choice is Atebubu. Yes, Solomon.
The vertebral column.
That's incorrect. Yes, Perry.
The limb girdles. The limb girdles.
The what?
Limb girdles.
No, I'm not accepting that. Yes, Cedric.
Madam, the femur of the hind limb forms part of the appendicular skeleton.
I'm not going to accept that. Okay, remember, I said there are 6 main components. These are the 6 main components. First one, pectoral girdles. It's not any limb girdles. It's pectoral girdles. That is the left and right clavicle and 2 scapulae. That's what comprises the pectoral girdles. Arms and forearms. Hands. Pelvis. Legs, not just the femur. Legs. When you say leg, you mean the left and right femur in the thighs, 2 patellae in the knee, 2 tibias, and 2 fibula in the leg. So you don't just pick. So legs. And then the last one is the feet and ankles. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Atebubu. Find the maximum torque on a square coil of side 25 centimeters, wound with 10 turns, carrying a current of 1.6 amperes in a 2.0 Tesla magnetic field. Solomon.
700 Newton meter.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 2.0 Newton meter. Prempeh College. Find the maximum torque on a circular coil of radius 25 centimeters, wound with 10 turns, carrying a current of 1.6 amperes in a 2.0 Tesla magnetic field. Perry.
8.0 Newton meter.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 6.3 Newton meter. Labony. Find the maximum torque on a square coil of side 0.50 meter, wound with 10 turns, carrying a current of 2.0 amperes and located in a 1.6 Tesla magnetic field. Yes, Cedric?
8.0 Newton meter.
You're right. Next set. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon if an exterior angle has measure. Did you get your preamble? Yes. Again. Find the number of sides of a regular polygon if an exterior angle has measure. Atebubu, 171 degrees. Solomon.
11 sides.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Please raise your hand, Perry.
2 sides.
Pardon?
2 sides.
No. The right answer is 40. Prempeh College with the same preamble. 177 degrees. Yes, Perry.
39 sides.
That's incorrect. Yes, Caleb.
120 sides.
Yes. With the same preamble. 160 degrees. Yes, Caleb.
18 sides.
You're right. Next set, 30 seconds. Atebubu. Assuming the solubility of lead 2 chloride is X mole per decimeter cubed at 28 degrees Celsius, give an expression for the solubility product of the salt at 28 degrees Celsius. Yes, to 4.
Madam, the solubility product is 4s cube.
Have you finished?
Yes, ma'am. 4s cubed.
Yes. 4x cubed. Please remain calm. Remain calm. Prempeh College. The solubility of lead 2 tetraoxochromate 6 is 1.40 times 10 raised to the power negative 7 mole per decimeter cubed at 30 degrees Celsius. Calculate the concentration of lead 2 tetraoxochromate 6 in gram per decimeter cubed of its saturated solution at 30 degrees Celsius. Atomic mass for lead is 207, for chromium it's 52.0, and for oxygen it's 16.0. For a bonus, the right answer is 4.52 times 10 raised to the power negative 5 gram per decimeter cubed. Labone. The solubility of an inorganic salt of formula mass 85.0 is 0.120 mole per decimeter cubed at 28 degrees Celsius. Calculate the mass of the salt required to prepare 300 centimeter cubed of a saturated solution. Is that hand up? Cedric, go ahead.
And we have 3.12 gram.
That's incorrect. Please raise your hand. Perry.
3.06 grams.
You're right. Next set, 10 seconds, and I have a preamble, a short one, to all schools. When I get to your school, I will give you a term. A term. Explain the term. Explain. Atebubu, respiration. Yes, Solomon?
Respiration. It is the process whereby complex food substances are broken down within the cells of the body, with or without the use of oxygen, to release energy, which is used for metabolic activities.
I'm not accepting it. Yes, which of you? Cedric.
Respiration refers to the process by which living organisms break down their dissolve food substances. They break down these food substances like glucose, etc. They break it down to produce energy, which they use to carry out metabolic activities, other metabolic activities. So it is a catabolic process.
It's not very different from what I heard from them. No. Okay, so respiration is the entire process of bringing air into the lungs and transferring the oxygen to the cells for use. What you were explaining was cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is limited as opposed to the general respiration I was asking you about, okay? All right. Prempeh College, your term is internal respiration. Perry.
Okay, madam. Internal respiration is a breakdown of complex food particles of living organisms in their cells with or without the use of oxygen to release energy which is used for metabolic activities?
No. For a bonus. Internal respiration is the exchange of ions and gases between the blood and the fluid in the tissues, separating the cells. So, exchange of gases and ions between blood and the interstitial fluid. Labony breathing. Yes, Cedric.
Breathing refers to the process by which living organisms take in oxygen and they bring out carbon dioxide. That's oxygen diffuses into the blood of the living organism, and carbon dioxide diffuses out of the blood and is released back into the atmosphere. In mammals, it's characterized by inhalation and exhalation.
I can't accept it. For a bonus. Okay. Why? You want to answer it? Okay. Breathing, everybody should be able to explain this one. Breathing is the expansion and constriction of the diaphragm and rib muscles to increase and decrease the volume of the lungs, thereby exchanging the air inside. That's breathing. So if you didn't learn anything today, don't just leave with the noise. Remember what breathing is, huh? All right. Next set, 30 seconds. Atebubu. A thermoelectric generator operates with a hot end temperature of 120 degrees Celsius and a cold end temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. What is the greatest thermal efficiency the generator can have? Yes to 4. Go ahead to 4.
16%. 16%.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Please raise your hand. Yes, Perry?
83%.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 25%. Your major question. A thermoelectric generator operates with a hot end temperature of 127 degrees Celsius and a cold end temperature of 0 degrees Celsius. What is the greatest thermal efficiency the generator can have? Perry.
41%.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 32%. Labony. Find the greatest thermal efficiency that a thermoelectric generator operating between 27 degrees Celsius and 127 degrees Celsius can have. Yes, Cedric.
Madam, please, you have the efficiency to be 22.5%.
That's incorrect. For bonus. Perry.
25%.
Yes, it's 25%. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. If f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, g of x is equal to x plus 2, and h of x is equal to x squared, evaluate. That's the preamble. Did you get your preamble? Or you want to hear it again? Again. If f of x is equal to 2x minus 1, g of x is equal to x plus 2, and h of x is equal to x squared, evaluate. So now, Atebubu. F of g of h of 2. Yes to 4.
11.
Yes. Prempeh College with the same preamble. G of f of h of negative 1. Yes, Sapon.
3.
Yes. Last one with the same preamble. H of f of g of negative 2. Caleb.
1.
You're right. And on that note, we come to the end of round 1.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. Goyle. Good energy.
I have an announcement. The first set of math problems, it had a preamble that read, find the number of sides of a regular polygon if an exterior angle has measure. There's a problem with that set of questions. That preamble should have read interior rather than exterior. So we are negating everything that happened with that set. I'm going to give you a new set of questions. Math also. Okay? All right. What had happened was Prempeh got it wrongly, and the other two, I think somebody had them right. Okay. So we are going to redo that one. Okay. So we haven't ended yet. One more set. Scorekeepers, please, I hope you are. All right. So this set also has a preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. Differentiate the given function and give your answer unambiguously. Differentiate the given function. So I'm starting with you, Atebubu, your function. Y is equal to the expression 2x minus 3 all over the expression x plus 1. It's your hand up. Yes, Solomon, go ahead.
Minus x plus 5 all over, in bracket, s plus 1 all squared.
No, I'm not accepting it. Yes, which of you, Perry?
dy dx equals the fraction with numerator 5 and denominator x plus 1, that expression squared.
All right. Your major question with the same preamble. Y is equal to the expression x plus 2 all over the expression 2x minus 1. Yes, Sapon.
The y dx equals the expression with numerator negative 5 and denominator 2x minus 1 all squared.
Yes. Labony, with the same preamble. Y is equal to x over the expression x plus 3. Yes, Caleb.
The y dx is equal to 3 all over the expression x plus 3 all squared.
Yes. That's the end of the first round.
Central University.
At the end of the first round, Atebubu Senior High School has 8 points. Labone Senior High School has 10 points. Prempeh College has 11 points. We have a long way to go, 4 more rounds. Round 2. This round is also known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools at the same time. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring for it. May I hear your bell, Labone Senior High School? Thank you. Yours, Atebubu. Thank you. And yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. But you need to be careful, because if you attempt to answer a question and you are unsuccessful, you lose a precious point. If you ring for a question and you do not provide an answer in a reasonable time, it is construed as a wrong answer, fetching the penalty point. So please have your answer ready when you ring. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present your answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 30 seconds each. First one. The orbital period of the asteroid Pallas is nearly 1.5 times 10 raised to the power 8 seconds. Find the semi-major axis of its orbit. You may take the mass of the sun as 2.0 times 10 raised to the power 33 kilogram. The right answer is 4.2 times 10 raised to the power 12 meter. Next one. Polarized light of intensity 8.0 watt per meter squared is incident on a polarization analyzer such that the angle between the polarization axis of the light and polarizing axis of the analyzer is 30 degrees. Find the transmitted intensity, assuming the analyzer is ideal. Which of you, Perry?
8.0 watts per meter squared.
That's incorrect. Cedric?
4.0 watts per meter squared.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 6.0 watt per meter squared. Next one. Find the ratio of blood flow rate in an artery to the flow rate in a second artery of the same length and pressure difference, but whose radius is 9/10 times the radius of the first artery. The right answer is 3/2. That is 3:2 or 1.5. Same. Next question, 30 seconds. Calculate the mass of potassium metal that can be discharged in the electrolysis of molten KBr after passing a total charge of 0.300 Faraday. Atomic mass for potassium is 39.0. Yes, Perry.
The mass is 10.7 grams.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 11.7 grams. 30 seconds. Calculate the volume of bromine gas that can be discharged at STP in the electrolysis of molten lead-2 bromide after passing a total charge of 2.40 Faraday. Molar volume of a gas as STP is 22.4 decimeter cubed. Yes, Perry.
The volume is 2.79 dm3.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 26.9 decimeter cubed. Next one, 10 seconds. In electrolysis, the electrodes are connected to the terminals of the battery. In which direction will electrons flow? Yes, Perry.
The electrons will flow from the oxidation half cell to the reduction half cell. That's from the anode to the cathode.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds each. In evolution, what does descent with modifications mean? It means changes in populations through time or passing of traits from parent to offspring. Next one. What is distinctive about the chlorophylls found in different photosynthetic bacteria? Their absorption spectra. Next one. State 1. Only one significant change that occurs in an organism during hibernation. Perry.
Reduced metabolic rate.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds each. First one. Solve the quadratic equation. 4x squared plus x minus 5 is equal to 0. Yes, Perry.
X is equal to minus 4 or x is equal to 5.
That's incorrect. Yes, Cedric.
Madam, we have x to be equal to negative 5 over 4 and 1.
Yes. Next one. A binary operation star on the set Z of integers is defined by A star B is equal to B squared minus A squared. Evaluate 3 star 5. Yes, which of you? Solomon. Solomon.
It's 4.
That's incorrect. Yes, Sapon.
Negative 16.
No. Did you ring? Yes, Cedric.
Negative 16.
The right answer is 16. Positive. Shall I explain it? I see somebody is trying to query it. A star B is equal to B squared minus A squared. And it's 3 star 5. So it's 5 squared minus 3 squared, which is 16. All right, last question. Find the first term A and the common difference D of a linear sequence given the third term is 7 and the 7th term is 15. Yes, Perry.
The common difference is 2 and the first term is 3.
Yes. And that's the end of the second round.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding. There's always that one individual so selfless and caring.
Me. At the end of the second round, Atebubu Senior High School has 7 points. Labone Senior High School has 10 points. Prempeh College has 15 points. We are at the top of round 3. At stake in this round is the Prudential Life Insurance Nsmq Star. What is the star? It's an award given to any school that earns a perfect score of 10 in this round. The award is worth 600 Ghana cedis to each member of the team. That is 3 students and 1 teacher, making a total of 2,400 Ghana cedis. Something exciting, no? You are not responding, no problem. But it's at stake. It's at stake, so you need to know about that. All right, so round 3 has the problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes to present an answer from your school. The problem of the day is worth 10 points, as I have already said. You may now turn over your sheets so that we can read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. The sum of the first n terms of a series is given by S subscript n is equal to sum from r equals 1 to n of the expression 2r minus 3. A, identify the series completely. B, evaluate S subscript 20. And C, find n such that S subscript n is equal to 575. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. Don't explain anything to me, just write your school name. Where is your school name? Is your school name on here? I should be able to understand it without your explanation, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody's pen. Ready. Contestants, please pick up your notepads and present your answers on the board as you have them here. Thank you. Is this thing true? Hey. That's how you write your 2. This one too is 2. Hey. Go and write it just like this there. Next time, you make sure you write the way you want people to see. Thank you. Please, you didn't close your bracket too. See, it's not closed. Thank you. The contestants have presented their solutions. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in mathematics, specifically series and sequences. So contestants were told that the sum of the first n terms of a series is given by S subscript n is equal to sum from r equals 1 to n of the expression 2r minus 3. The first part, A, was to identify the series completely. If I were a contestant, I would start listing out the terms of the series. But anyway, if you understand series, you would note that to identify a series completely, you must first know what type of series it is so that you can determine at least the first term and then something else. In this particular case, we are dealing with an AP because we have a first term of -1 and a common difference of 2. If you say this, you have identified the series completely. first term A is equal to -1, and the common difference D is 2. All right. This, by the way, was worth 3 points. B was for them to evaluate S subscript 20, so N is 20 in this case. This is a place where I thought people like formula work. So there's a formula for obtaining the sum in a series to a certain number, right? So this is S20, and so we are going to get 20 over 2, that is N over 2, multiplied by the 2A plus N minus 1D. That formula thing you all know. So 20 over 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by -1 plus 20 minus 1 multiplied by 2. If you simplify this, you get 10 multiplied by 36, and this gives 362 points. C was to find N such that S subscript N is equal to 575. This was the more exciting part. So S subscript N is equal to N over 2 multiplied by -2 plus 2 multiplied by N minus 1, and all of this should equal 575. I simply used that formula and I substituted 20 for N. If I simplify, I will obtain 2N squared minus 4N is equal to 1,150. Let's continue the simplification by dividing through by 2, and then taking the term on the right side to the left. So we'll get in the end N squared minus 2N minus 575 is equal to 0. You see what we have here, very interesting. If we want to solve for N in an equation like this, we'll need to factorize. That's the best way to go about it. So you inspect this carefully and try to see the best way to factorize in less than 3 minutes. That's the idea here. So you will have N squared minus 25N plus 23N minus 575. You see that I have simply converted the -2N into something that can be factorized. It's a very clever way of doing it. Very nice. So now you have N multiplied by N minus 25 plus 23 multiplied by N minus 25, and this is equal to 0. So in the end, we have N minus 25 multiplying N plus 23 is equal to 0. Okay, so now we are at it. We are at the end. So N can be 25 or -23, but you know this is a series. We can't have the N going backwards, so we ignored the negative answer. And so the final answer is that N is equal to 25. And for doing all this, you get 5 points, making a total of 10 points. This is the suggested solution from our consultants. Contestants. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even know where to begin. Perry, you get me, huh? You get me. Yeah, you see, he understands. They couldn't figure this problem of the day out. They simply had difficulty understanding the problem of the day. They all went off on strange, different tangents. And so, psychologists, I think I'm the one who needs help today. I am most depressed and most unhappy to award zeros to all 3 schools. 0. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. Please pick up your notepads. Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case the statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If the answer is right, 2 full points. If the answer is wrong or there's no answer forthcoming, there's a penalty. Best wishes to all schools. I'm starting with you, Prempeh College. Your statement. Primary meristems are usually lateral in position. Perry.
False.
Yes. Primary meristems are direct descendants of embryonic cells. Caleb. Yes. Primary meristems give rise to both primary and secondary plant body. Yes, Tofo.
False.
Yes.
True. True.
Prempeh College. Both dilute NaOH and dilute ammonia solutions can separately precipitate Fe2+ ions in solution. Perry?
True.
Yes. Solid AlOH3 is white.
True.
Yes, Caleb?
True.
Yes. Solid CuOH2 dissolves in excess NaOH solution. Yes to 4?
False.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble. Preamble to all schools. The given equation has a finite number of solutions for x, a real variable. Did you get the preamble? Or again? When I get to your school, I will give you an equation. The given equation has a finite number of solutions for x, a real variable. All right. So now, Prempeh College, sine of x is equal to 1. Perry?
True.
No, that's a false statement. Cosine of x is equal to 2. Yes, Cedric?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Atebubu. Tangent of x is equal to 3. Yes, to 4.
It's true.
No. If you have a periodic function, you are not going to have a finite number of solutions, right? But if you have something that's impossible, like yours, cosine of x is equal to 2, then there's no solution, so it's finite. Prempeh College. The angular displacement of a point on a disk rotating at a constant angular velocity is proportional to the distance between the point and the axis of the disk. Perry?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The magnitude of the angular displacement of a point on a disk rotating at a constant angular velocity increases linearly with time. Caleb?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Atebubu? The angular displacement of a point on a disk rotating at a constant angular velocity is independent of the distance between the point and the axis of the disk. Solomon?
It's true.
Yes. Prempeh College. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, excess fat-soluble vitamins can be stored in the liver and fatty or adipose tissues for future use. Perry?
True.
Yes. Fat-soluble vitamins are readily excreted, hence they cannot accumulate to toxic levels if taken in excess. Caleb?
True.
Oh, no. Bile is needed for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamin. Solomon?
It's false.
No. That's a true statement. Prempeh College. The sulfur atom and its -2 anion have approximately the same radius. Yes, Perry?
False.
Yes. Sodium atom is bigger than magnesium atom, but their characteristic cations are about the same size. Caleb?
True.
No, that's a false statement. The hydride ion is bigger than the fluoride or chloride ion. Solomon?
False.
No. That's a true statement. Next set of statements, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. The function f of x is divisible by the linear function g of x, given that... Did you get your preamble? Once again. The function f of x is divisible by the linear function g of x, given that... So, Prempeh College, f of x is equal to x squared minus 8x plus 12, and g of x is equal to x minus 2. Perry?
False.
No. That's a true statement. With the same preamble, Labony, f of x is equal to 2x squared plus 3x minus 2, and g of x is equal to x plus 2. Caleb.
True.
Yes. With the same preamble, f of x is equal to x cubed minus 6x plus 5, and g of x is equal to x minus 2. To 4?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements. Last set. Any substance expands when the temperature of the substance is increased. Perry.
False.
Yes. Some substances contract when temperature increases in a certain range. Cedric.
True.
Yes. Last statement, Atebubu. Water expands when its temperature is decreased in the range of 4 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. Solomon.
It's true.
Yes. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the 4th round, Labone Senior High School has 14 points. Atebubu Senior High School has 14 points. Prempeh College has 22 points. Fifth and final round, round 5. In this round, I'm going to be reading out clues. Your objective is to solve the riddle. For an opportunity to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Labony? Thank you. Yours, Atebubu. Thank you. Yours, Prempeh College. Thank you. If you ring, you must have your answer ready. I will not be waiting for you to compose an answer. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. There are 4 riddles in all. Best wishes, everyone. First one. I am a function. I am a type of function. My graph is symmetrical about the y-axis. Yes, 4.
Sine function.
No. Who rang next? Yes. Which of you? Perry.
Even function.
Yes. They solved the riddle on the third clue. 3 points. 3 points. Next one. You may have first encountered me in physics as a ratio. Later, you may have learned that I vary with depth in a fluid. You may have used my name to describe situations in which someone is persuaded or influenced to do something. Yes, which of you? Solomon?
Pressure.
You are right. They solved the riddle on the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a branch of physical chemistry. I am interested in both the reactants and the products of chemical reactions. If I'm carefully executed, it is possible to bring some order into a reaction. My aim at any time is to describe how fast or how... Yes, Solomon?
Rate of a reaction.
No. Yes, which of you, Perry?
Chemical kinematics.
No. You also rang.
Chemical dynamics.
No. Let me read the rest of the clues and then I will give you a chance to answer. My aim at any time is to describe how fast or slow a chemical transformation is. My name is derived from a Greek word that means to move. Surely you need a good stopwatch or clock to practice what I do best. So who am I? Anyone? Perry, do you want to try it again? No. You were close. It's chemical kinetics, not kinematics. Chemical kinetics. Last one. I am a principle that can be illustrated by reference to the productivity of phytoplankton in lakes. I can be a single element or a group of related factors. I could also be an insufficient supply of a particular nutrient or an excessive toxic chemical or a climatic factor. I am an environmental condition that limits the growth, abundance, or distribution of an organism or a population of organisms in an ecosystem. I represent a type of ecological stress which, if alleviated, will result in greater productivity. Yes, Cedric?
Limiting factor.
You are right. I was reading the last clue, 3 points, and that's the end of the 5th round.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and Goyle has innovated to stay ahead.
At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Labone Senior High School has 17 points. Atebubu Senior High School has 17 points. Prempeh College has 25 points. Labone Senior High School and Atebubu Senior High School, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, we must say goodbye. Best wishes to you. Prempeh College, congratulations on winning the contest. It was not the best performance, so please clean up your act. And I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Viewers, we've come to the end of another contest, but we have more in store. Before we leave, though, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is sponsored by the Ghana Education Service, with support from Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, GCB Bank, Vimto, Academic City College, Adansi Travels, Kenya Airways, Accra College of Medicine, Medifem Multi-Specialist Hospital and Fertility Center, GTP, FH Arkan University of Applied Sciences, and InterVarsity. Our media partners are Joy News, Joy FM, My Joy Online, and YFM. This is a prime time production. Viewers, thank you very much for joining us for this contest. Please make plans to be with us when we bring you next time. St. Thomas Aquinas Senior High School, Achimota School, and Presby Senior High School in Kwetia. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye.
We are not just giving theoretical knowledge, but also real-life practical immersion. Our projects and research are targeted at solving real-life problems within our built and natural environment. My name is Che Joseph Bafo, an architecture student. The faculty and facilities available to us make us industry ready. The project I'm working on recently won an award when my colleagues and I visited the Netherlands. Central University makes you industry ready.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
You're most welcome to a new era of banking at GCB Bank, where there are no long queues at the bank. Because you can enjoy swift access to your account anywhere, anytime with GCB e-banking solutions. Experience a world where you have financial convenience from a bank with integrity. A world where you can focus on your business and trust us to provide you with limitless business banking solutions that will take you to new heights. When you need a loan, sooner is better than later. So we give it to you in 24 hours to make sure the experience is memorable. Whatever you need, sir, we have an exceptional team of diverse professionals ready to serve you with a smile. Trust us with your money. We are bigger, better, safe, and ready to take you places beyond banking.
GCB Bank, your bank.
Here's innovation from Goyle that takes you further. New Goyle Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes have been expertly crafted with the latest in liquid engineering technology, highly advanced for modern engines, prolongs oil change intervals, save you fuel, clean, protect and enhance engine performance. The way engines work has become complex, and GOIL has innovated to stay ahead with expertly crafted lubricants that work excellently with all petrol and diesel engines of today. New GOIL Super Synthetic 5W20 and 5W30 lubes. Innovation that takes you further. GOIL. Good energy.